Okay, welcome Valkyrie fans, and We're back after that blowout win. We were up by as many as 32, I believe. And what was good about it was we got a lot of people rest. There was most of our starters were out by halftime or early in the third quarter. The other nice thing about that is everybody on the bench got to play. Ariel Powers got to play. Bree Hall got to play. Caitlin Chen was in for a good part of the second half. And who else was it that was in there? Bree Hall, Ariel Powers, Caitlin Chen, Kate Martin, she was in there. Yeah, and Carla didn't play. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but, good, because we got New York coming in next. So, it was good to get these players rest. Kayla Thornton, the leader, she has become our leader. 21 points, 8 rebounds. She shot 6 for 14, 2 for 6 from 3. Just very good. And, I got a Stephanie Talbot. Man, she didn't score that much, but boy, she got a bunch of rebounds. She kept us, she got us a lot of second chances. So she had 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds. She had 4 assists. Very nice, very nice. So she had 6 points. So I'm happy for her because she's if she gets going, she's a good 3-point shooter. She hasn't really played that well so far, but when she gets going, she can be a very good 3-point shooter. But she hustled and got us a lot of rebounds. So Monique Billings had 4 points. This game doesn't. I mean, we were ahead by 20 at halftime, I think. It was pretty much over by then. Tiffany Hayes, 14 points. Burton had 10. Amihir had 10. Chloe Bibby had 11. And then, Caitlin Chen got 5. Bree Hall got 3. So good for her. Ariel Powers got 2. Kate Martin only had 1 point. She was 0 for 8. She got a couple shots blocked. But Amihir, 12 rebounds. Very nice. Very nice. 4 of them were offensive rebounds. So did Stephanie Talbot, had 4 offensive rebounds. So Kate Martin had 3. So, it was a blowout. So, but very good first half. We got our starters rest. Connecticut was just I had a feeling because, when you fly across the country like that, and they played day before yesterday, they're missing Marina Mabry. They just shot poorly. Anisha Morrow was their leading scorer with 14 points. J.C. Sheldon had 10. Tina Charles only had 9 points. But we did what we do. We packed in the paint and made it very hard for the big people to get any kind of rhythm going or, they can't get inside. So, there were a bunch of people with like 5, 4, 3, 7, 9. 2 people in double figures. And no Marina Mabry. So I'm sure Connecticut was like, oh, just get this over with as soon as possible. We had 32 points in the paint, 12 fast break points. Our biggest lead was 30. We had 32 bench points, 10 turnovers. So that's, if you can keep it 10 or below, you're in good shape. So final score 87-63. I thought we might make 100, but when they basically cleared out the bench, the scoring just kind of stopped. We only scored 14 points in the third quarter and 14 in the third and then also in the fourth. But we scored 36 in the second. That's when it blew it open. We outscored them by 24, 36-12. So good game. Let's get rested up, and because New York is coming, they lost today. I had a feeling that was going to happen. They're without a couple of players, and now they're going to have to come across the country. And as far as I know, Temmie's going to be back, and we're going to need her against Brianna Stewart. So New York is definitely starting to falter a little bit, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. So we're going to have to be on our A game, and that tenacious, relentless defense is going to have to be on point. Keep the turnovers down, hit a good percentage of our threes. We don't have to hit a lot of them, but if we hit just a good percentage, between 30 and 40%, and we just play solid and play good defense, I full well expect us to beat New York. The way New York is playing right now, and given their situation, and if we have Temi back, and it's in Valhalla, it'll probably be a good game. But if we play well, I think we can get a win against New York. So anyway, great Sunday night. Great way to end a week. Or start it if you consider Sunday the beginning of the week. So we'll be gearing up for New York on Wednesday. Okay, see you next time.